Yeah, I'm super excited. That was our goal the whole season, to end out winning a state championship, and especially to end the senior year like that. It was just a super satisfying thing to do.
Like I said, you only scored 2 points in that game, very emphatic 2 points. But what does that say about this team that any guy was able to step up on any given night?
Yeah, we're a great team. We got 5 great starters, and if one person's having a low-scoring night, any single member on the team can step up and just score a bunch of points, and that's what got it done at the state championship there, and that's why we brought it home.
Of course, there's a lot of emotions throughout the course of this season with Coach Roth taking over, honoring the late Coach Davidson. Just how was this team able to come together and really keep up that winning culture that Coach Davidson was able to establish for all these years?
Yeah, Coach Roth did a great job of that, and just the 7 seniors helped a lot. We've been under Coach Davidson for 3 years, and even before that too, with like middle school camps and stuff, and he's just instilled the culture we have in this program, and Coach Roth did a great job of carrying that on, and we ended up getting the victory.
Not a lot of guys can say they ended up their high school career with a win. Just what is that moment? What does that feeling mean to you?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I couldn't hope for any better end to my career than that, and I'm just happy that that's the way it ended.
I'm super proud of the guys, man. Like I heard Josh saying, it was our goal all year. Like, we knew we had a squad that could get it done, and I'm just proud how we battled through a couple losses throughout the year and stayed firm on our firm foundation, which is to honor God, honor each other, and not care who gets the glory. And I think that's kind of what got us there.
It was truly a tale of 2 halves. Joey Hart was going off for Linton Stockton, but you took over in that second half along with Kellen Pickett. What was the biggest key in that second half that allowed you to finally get that offense rolling?
Coach Roth just emphasized that we'd been there before, we'd been down before, so we weren't really too rattled, too worried coming out in the second half. And like you said, Hart had a hot first half. He's a really great player. But we kind of switched up a little how we guarded him. We threw Kellen at him a little more length. I think that frustrated him. And then our locked-in attitude on defense kind of translated to our offense. We were able to get easy buckets in transition. So I think, yeah, it kind of fell into me and Kellen's hand. Like I heard you saying, it could be any of our nights. That's why we're such a dangerous team. Like, any of us could go off. So that's just how it went.
A lot of these guys, I think yourself included, grew up playing with each other throughout elementary, middle school. How much has that helped you over the years just to be able to take care of business on the state's biggest stage?
It feels amazing. Specifically, Josh and Jimmy, I've been playing with ever since I can remember, like 3rd grade, I think, is when we started playing together. So it's bittersweet that was our last game, but I'm glad we could go out with a win, and I just have loved playing with these guys. And like you said, that kind of helped with our chemistry, being together all those years. So, yeah, I just love those guys dearly.
It was a very emotional season, nonetheless, moving on with Coach Roth after the passing of Coach Davidson. How were you guys able to stay together through that and manage the emotions of the season while continuing that winning culture?
Yeah, it was tough, but with our firm foundation, like I said, we were able to stay poised and control throughout the year. And obviously those shoes are impossible to fill, but I wouldn't want anybody else to step into that role than Coach Roth, and I think he did a great job. And our guys stayed calm and poised throughout the whole year, and I think it was contagious to our fan base and everybody around us too. And I think that kind of helped us get through it, and I'm glad we can end with a win.
We'll end with this. To have your last high school game end with a win, what does that mean to you?
It means the world. Like I said, these guys have been playing with forever, and it's nice to go out like that, especially because last year we weren't able to do that, unfortunately, for our seniors. So we just talked about think about how those guys were feeling after last year, how we felt, because we had our sights set on it last year too. So it just feels great that we could go out with a win, like you said.
Yeah, I'm super proud of obviously getting my personal second ring and get Josh and Gage as well, and we got the job done, and just bringing the ring back to Blackhawk. Just thankful for that, and doing it for the Lord.
Just adding on to that too, it was really a tale of 2 halves. You were able to take care of business offensively. What was the biggest key to finally getting things rolling on both ends of the floor in the second half?
Yeah, we knew at halftime, it'd start with our defense. So once we got stops and rebounds, then we could push the basketball, and they couldn't set up their zone. So it really started off defensively, and Kellen and we all did a great job, guard and heart, but Kellen specifically. And just it started defensively, and that rolled into offense.
Guys like Kellen, Gage, Josh have been the leading scorers all season. You have really been the guy, like the glue guy, the person that would bring the team together. How much have you embraced that role throughout the course of this season?
Yeah, I love it. Just as you said, kind of the glue guy, doing all the little things, and whether that's making the right pass, getting a rebound, sometimes taking a shot, diving on the floor, something like that. And great role, and every good team needs something like that.
How much has the way this season ended meant for you and your family?
Oh, it means a lot. It was a tough loss for us last year. That was a tough regional final there, but I'm just glad we redeemed ourselves this year.
No doubt. And I'll end with this question. For you to end your high school basketball career with a win, what does that mean to you?
Oh, it means a bunch. Just thankful we could do it for our teammates and do it for the Lord first and foremost, and just thankful for it.
Oh, thank you. We're just so proud of them. I mean, it's been a long journey for them. They've had a great career, capped off by a great year. I'm so happy for our 7 seniors to be able to go out on a high note of competing on the biggest stage, doing it in a way that we take pride in doing at Blackhawk, giving all the glory to the Lord, and ultimately, keeping our fans on the edge of their seat in what was a tough game that we battled till the end and came out victorious.
You said it. You couldn't have said it any better. Keeping your fans on the edge of your seats. It was truly a tale of two halves. Joey Hart was taken off 18 of his 23 points in that first half, but you were able to shut him down in that second half. What do you feel like was the biggest key to turning things around in the second half?
Well, just the way we really connected at halftime. We made a couple adjustments in terms of matchups, not only on the ball, but also with our helpers. And I thought our guys were tremendous in the gaps, and we really rebounded much better in the second half on the defensive end, and that led to us getting out in transition, and we were able to beat their zone down the court and find some easy baskets.
Josh Furst was your leading scorer for most of the season. He only got 2 points in that game, but Gage Sefton, Kellen Pickett, some other guys were able to step up throughout the game. What does that say about this team that any guy could step up on any given night?
Well, it was a memorable 2 points, 2 that I'll never forget. But he was a rock defensively. He clogged up the lane, did a great job battling them inside. They were strong, they were big. So he did a great job battling there. And it's just a tale of what our season's been. Guys have stepped up. None of our guys here care who gets the glory as long as they're playing together. And ultimately, they love to compete and win. And so that was the number one goal from the start.
As I said, this is your first season, and it's never easy to make that adjustment with the program. How helpful has it been having guys that have been there, done that, to carry on that winning culture with this team?
Well, it made it a very smooth transition in. Having 7 seniors, having 3 veteran guys who've played major minutes the year before, it really set the bar high for what we could be. And then it just came down to mixing in our youth, our talent, and getting everybody to buy into just trusting each other and playing for each other. And we were able to do that throughout the course of the year.